Did you know that even native English speakers mix up these words every single day? Yes, really. Today, we're fixing two of the most confusing word pairs in English: affect versus effect, and then versus than. By the end of this video, you'll never mix them up again. Let's go. Okay, let's start with affect and effect. These two words sound almost the same, but they have different jobs in a sentence. Here's the simple trick. Affect is usually a verb. It means to influence something or change something. Effect is usually a noun. It means the result of that change. Let me give you an easy memory trick. A for affect, A for action. It's a verb, an action word. E for effect, E for end result. It's a noun, a thing. Let's look at some real examples. Number 1, the rain will affect our picnic plans. Here, affect is the verb. The rain is doing something, it's influencing our plans. Number 2, the effect of the rain was a canceled picnic. Now, effect is the noun. It's the result of the rain. Number 3, stress can affect your sleep. Again, affect is a verb. Stress is influencing your sleep. Number 4, one effect of stress is poor sleep. See the pattern? Effect is the noun, the result. Here's a quick tip. If you can put the or an before the word, it's probably effect, like the effect or an effect. But if the word needs a subject doing something like it will affect or this affects, then it's effect, the verb. Now, let's move to our second pair, then and than. This one is actually simpler once you understand the difference. Then is about time. It shows sequence, what happens next, or when something happened. Than is used for comparison, when you're comparing two things. Here's my favorite memory trick. Then has an A, like in comparison. Then has an E, like in next or when. Let's practice with examples. Number 5, I finished my homework, then I watched TV. This shows a sequence of events. First homework, then TV. That's time, so we use then. Number 6, she is taller than her brother. This is a comparison between two people, so we use than. Number 7, I'd rather study English than watch TV. Again, we're comparing two activities, studying versus watching. Than. Number 8, first, we'll eat lunch, then we'll go shopping. Time sequence again, so then. Here's a super simple test you can use. Ask yourself, am I comparing two things? If yes, use than with an A with an A. Am I talking about time or what happens next? If yes, use then with an E. Okay, now let's test what you've learned. I'll give you a sentence, and you tell me which word fits. Pause the video if you need more time. Sentence 1. The medicine will help your energy levels. Is it affect or effect? That's right, affect. Because we need a verb here, medicine is doing the action. Sentence 2. I love coffee more at tea. Then or than? Correct, than. We're comparing coffee and tea. Sentence 3. The new policy had a positive key on sales. Affect or effect? Yes, effect. It's the noun, the result of the policy. How did you do? If you got all 3 right, amazing job. If not, don't worry. Just rewatch the examples one more time. Practice makes perfect. Here's my final tip to help you remember forever. Write these 2 sentences on a sticky note and put it on your mirror or your desk. The bad weather will affect the game, and the effect will be a delay. And first this, then that. But I like coffee more than tea. Reading these out loud every morning will help your brain remember the pattern naturally. English grammar can feel tricky sometimes, but these small tips make a huge difference in your writing and speaking. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, I promise. If you found this helpful, subscribe for daily English lessons. See you in the next video.